Good. Oh, I think I've lost my money. I think I've generally lost my money. Have I? Let me double check. Yes, I definitely have, I think. Oh my days. I'm so done with losing money. Yeah, we lost it. We lost it like an idiot. So yeah, don't have these kind of pockets on you because it never ends well. Nah, I'm a double check because I do this all the time. Right, I've got my main stuff, yeah. My main thing, but I don't see my money, so I'm gonna have to go use my change now. F it. We all good. Do we have pockets underneath? Let me see. Nah, we lost it. We all lose money, but thank God I've got something in my bag. I've got a bit of change in my bag, but it's only £5, so it's blessed. The worst thing, the most money I ever lost, yeah, walking was, it was like £200 back in the day. Like literally, I got one of my first paychecks from work. I used to work at Morrison's, and my first paycheck, I generally lost £200 of it. So yeah, I learned my lesson from then. So that's the only other bit of cash I've lost since. Which yeah, I guess thank God it were only a £5. I feel naked without my wrench. Good morning, kiddo. How was your weekend? What are you up to today? Nothing much today. I'm just going for a munch right now. Just been at my mate's, which I shouldn't have because he ended up passing me a drag of the zoo. I had one drag of the zoo and now I feel more zombied. But yeah, I've got that Sunday feeling today, I guess. And yes, big up to Adrian. Bless up. Yo, Mike, what were you on about over there on my chat? You were going on a bit of a mad one, so I blocked you the other day. Started calling me a div. Don't know if you were mashed or whatever, but yeah, that was definitely not cool. I still remember. Yeah, wasn't it your chat history here? Yeah, why did you come into my chat calling me a div the other day? I really don't understand. But then you're obviously back. Was drunk, don't worry, lol. Nah, but still, bro, appreciate it. I don't care if you're drunk or nothing. Don't come into my chat calling man a div because I don't care. It's just a bit of a sign of respect, innit? No matter if you're drunk or what, if you show me disrespect, yeah, then I'll disrespect you back, just straight up. Or a div basically means somebody calling me a muppet or basically looking down on you. When somebody calls you a div in the UK, that's somebody, yeah, looking down on you. Like, I don't care if man's a drunk in my chat. Don't come in my chat abusing me and shit, like, especially, you know what it is, if you don't know me, I don't care. But people that actually know me, this is not the first time it's happened, yeah. About 5 people that know me personally have come into my chat before abusing me, and they never give me that same energy face to face. I know I sound like a muppet, but yeah, if you know me personally and you're gonna give me bad energy, like these people, I walk past them on a reg and they'll try act friendly to me, and it's like, dude, you weren't saying that online the other day. Yeah, short for divvy. Basically calling somebody a muppet. But yeah, I'ma forget about it. But yeah, just don't come into my chat in future, like, just being disrespectful in the comment section. Just because you know me, I'm still not gonna take it cool. But yeah, I'll allow it, innit? But yeah, if you do it again, I'll permanently block your channel. From a G to a G. Ain't got time for that at this age. People don't know how to be respectful. Yeah, that's what it is, innit? It's just like, people just think they can get mashed, come into my chat, start abusing, man, just because I know them personally. I still don't take it cool. Just because. I don't know, the energy is different when people, every time somebody's coming to my chat, yeah, I've seen them in person and the energy is totally different. Like, they don't say boo. And I don't even like to fight or anything. I'm not really a fighter. But yeah, it's when they're coming into my chat disrespecting me. It's like, dude, you didn't give me that disrespect. Well, you were giving me disrespect the last time we spoke in my chat, this and that. But yeah, we'll forget about it, Mike, yeah? And yeah, just allow it. But I'm just saying, in future, don't ever come into my chat calling me a div. I'm not bothered if it's any random people. Like, I know random people on the internet are going to be calling me a div, but the fact that somebody knew me personally and went out of their own way just to claim that I've blocked them, they said that I unsubscribed you, when blatantly I don't know what you even meant. But to me, it shows that people will show the true colours when they have a drink. That's what they actually think of you when somebody's drunk, yeah? If they call you this and that, that's what they actually think of you. So people are just sly these days. But I'm already, anyway, I knew everybody that knows me that's coming to my chat, I've always switched up, because a lot of them have taken drugs, either or drunk or whatever, and then they feel the need to switch up like that, which is definitely not cool. Just like, I don't know. I expect that from random trolls, innit? But not from people I know. But I was bare disappointed that day. Now, I understand, mate, if you're going through a lot, but I go through a lot, but I don't think I'm going to abuse my friends or start calling them a div and like, yeah. You know what you said anyway, but I'ma forget about it. Just because, like, I'm cool with anybody being abusive to me, like, because it's just standard. But when you know me and you pretend to act nice and it just comes across like a bit of a bell move, basically. It shows, like, in real life, if you was drunk and I actually chilled with a friend like you, I wouldn't ever chill with you, don't get me wrong. But, like, if I actually went to go meet, like, them type of friends, that's how they all act. As soon as they have a drink, they start switching up on you. You start getting into fights with them. So, yeah, bun all of them. Poor excuse, Tisha, for real. There's no like acceptable. If I know you, fair enough. If you was a randomer coming into my chat, but the fact that you know me and you called me a div, it shows your true intentions of what you think about me when you're drunk, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do accept your apology, but I just know your true colours, bro. But I'm sorry if you was going through a hard time, but generally, I don't think to myself, oh, my life is shit today, I'm going to go jump online, or I'm going to go on my mate's Facebook page and abuse him, or this and that. It don't even work like that. I've no excuses, even though I feel bad for people that go through a hard time, but like, I go through a hard time myself, and I don't ever think I'm going to take my abuse out on anybody. If anything, I'd be saying stuff to myself in my head. If that makes sense. No, that just sounds crazy, but you know what I'm trying to say. Wasn't asking you. I'm from England. Oh, big up to Hello Kitty. Bless up. Teach us some slang words. Okay, breadwin basically means, yo, what's happening? And safe means like a gesture of, if you go meet your mate and you do the touch, you go safe, and like you just go into the wind, into the opposite direction of each other. Or if you say what's up, bro, everybody knows what that means. Some proper English slang. Okay, yo, what's happening, Chava? Chava is basically another term of yeah, happening basically. It's like, yo, Chava, or I don't know. I still don't even though I'm from Bradford, Chava, I still never really understand the true meaning of it. And somebody claimed that Chava originated in Wales, but they're wrong. I did my research, yeah. Chava originated in Bradford. The word Chava. Bro, are you from Sheffield? No. Close. And yes, House of Kezerotti. How you doing? Ambler, give me my wrench. Honey, ASAP. Oh, you want your wrench back? Yeah, I'll give you it back. It's all good. There you go. You're a moderator again. Hope you're blessed. dude, chill out. Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Hello, Kitty. I will chill. Ambler, have a breather, hun. No, I would just generally I was just letting him know that you can't come into my chat and just start abusing me, thinking I'm gonna be cool. I mean, like, it's worse when, do you know what it is? When I don't know and it's a troll, I'm cool with it. But when you know me personally, or you've seen me, or whatever, you're gonna take your time just to log into your Facebook, see me live, and think, oh, you know what? I'm gonna call this guy a muppet a div. It's not the first time this has happened as well. The last time, yeah, I had a guy giving me shit. I looked at his profile, I was like, nah, I know you from Ormwood. I seen him in Ormwood, yeah, and let's just put it this way, yeah. He'll never say that ever again. He started being racist to me and stuff, saying I shouldn't be on Ormwood and this and that. And then I found out who it was. It was one of my old friends that I used to actually smoke bud with. But yeah, I'm not gonna say what happened because I don't want to get cancelled, but let's just say, just respect everybody, because you don't know what's round the corner. Breadwin is patio. No, breadwin is like basically in London there's loads of different slangs in the UK. It gets confusing because in London they go breadwin, in Bradford we go chava, if you know what I mean. Chava, breadwin, you get like the complications. Well, I don't know if it's a complication, but yeah, Bradford is a different slang place compared to the other places around the UK. A lot of phrases around other places come from London. Like if I go to Leeds, a lot of them man be using London phrases. You go to Sheffield, same up there. And check this, yeah, back in the day, nobody else used chava, and the word chava and mush. Yo, what's happening, mush? Is basically another Bradford like slang as well. So it's mad. But yeah, all I'm saying, Mike, don't do that again, bro, because I know we know each other. I might just look like a guy over YouTube that is chilling, but like I say, if you know me personally, it's different, totally different in compared to some random troll abusing me, because I know trolls are trolls. But when you know me personally, you can't be abusing me. But I knew straight away, because every time somebody goes, oh, they'll say I was drunk. That's what they say every time. And I just know, I'm just so glad I don't drink. But even when I did drink, every time when I was drunk, I was the bubbly type. I'm funny, I like to have a laugh. I don't like to fight or anything. I like to stay away from having a fight. I've been in that many scraps in my life, yeah. I'm surprised all my face isn't more scarred than it already is. But yeah, we all bless. You know about them bare knuckles in Ormwood, mate, on the backfield with some random guy off a gypsy site. Yeah, you might get your head kicked in now and again, but Homewood is Homewood, eh? But yeah, I don't like drama, innit? I like to be all cool and shit. I hate the term mush, do you, Ben? Yeah, understandable. Like, mush ain't really like the best of words, I guess. I don't even use the term mush, to be honest. I don't go, yo, what's happening, mush? I don't even use the term chava, even though I'm from Bradford. Everybody around me uses the word chava and like this and that, where for some reason it just never registered in my head to say it. Maybe my brain's saying, nah, that's not a cool word to say, even though it is cool. I like the word like mush. In Bradford, they've got artwork saying mush, just to say like, yo, we are the originators of mush. Does it mean mushy peas? Who knows? Well said, House of Rastarote. My bad, what have I missed here? My chat's going all over at the moment. Right, I'm going to scroll up. Hiya, you alright, mate? Yes, Geordie girl, how you doing? Bless up. Exactly, Ams. For real, Tisha. It's just, I'm not saying him as well, just him, like, there's other people. Like, the 5 guys that has ever, we'll allow him, we'll accept his apology, but I'm like, they're generally people that have threatened me and stuff, but I've never had that same energy when you see him face to face. They just see me as a squeaky, bubbly guy, but like, I don't know, maybe, I know I'm not ever trying to be intimidating, but like, they'll try act nice in front of you, like they'll see you in person and be like, all right, Ambler, blah blah blah, how you doing, bro? As soon as they're online, they start talking shit, which yeah, I don't agree with, but I accept that I'm in this world of this circle. 99% of my friends have given me shit anyway, like growing up. Eventually they turn on you, so it's just expected. Moral of life, you just know when you get to this age, like, people are gonna turn on you. Dude, chill out. Daddy, chill out. Some people are, yeah. I probably come across a bit strong-minded when I get onto a topic. Yeah, it's just the whole people that know me, like, literally throws me off. Like, I've got a separate video coming, like, on about these kind of people that know me, and they just give me shit on like the internet when they choose to respect me when they want, and then they choose to switch up on you. Like, it's becoming a regular thing now. So it's just making me think, yo, are these guys actually, do these actually like my content, or are they secretly haters? Don't like, that's how I think anyway. They used mush in London in the 80s. It's on an episode of Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, but like the mush was used in back in the 40s in Bradford as well. Ask some of the older generation, like people from the 40s, they'll tell you. Like it won't really, like they go, yo, you alright, mush? Like it was like a proper top saying back in the day, and it's kind of died out, but it's, for some reason I'm hearing other people say it in like different places, so I'm glad the word is still there. But yeah, your live and live stream are like a Guy Ritchie movie, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, kinda. I've heard of that. What is that movie? I generally do not have heard of that. I used to have a video like a library in my house, and that movie was there specifically, and I never used to watch it. It was like something what my mum would watch, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the history of that. But are you on drugs? It's the first time I've got asked that. I probably sound like I'm on drugs at the moment, but yeah, we are allowed to get angry, I guess. I don't tolerate bitchy behaviour or mean girl school behaviour or mean girl school. I get you. For real. You're on a vibe. No one needs to ruin it. That's for real, Tisha. Like, there's people. That's what, like, it gets me mad. You know, like, I'm ranting because I'm not on about, like, for example, you know me, yeah. Trolls come on this channel all the time, and yeah, it don't bother me. I just think they're giving me watch time. But when people generally know me personally, and they generally take out their own time just to come on my channel to abuse me, it's like, yo, like people that have known me all my life as well. I'm not on about this guy because I only knew him when I was a kid, when I was like 15. I don't really actually know him, as in like fully know him. I knew him from like school, though, bad school, but people that actually knew me in real life, where we grew up on a regular, like chilled on a regular. Eventually they see that you're on YouTube or whatever, they start turning on you, they start abusing you, and then it gets to a point where it's like, damn, that's 5 people now to abuse me who know me, and then they act friendly in person. It's like, dude, you do remember that I know like what you said. Sometimes I ignore them. I just know, like, they probably think I ain't seen the comment or whatever, but I'll remove them and think, yo, dude, you weren't saying that like a few months ago when I seen you. But all because I'm on YouTube just walking around, filming myself and the town, I guess. Obviously I'm ranting right about now, which nobody likes to hear a man rant for some reason, but I'm just like putting my standards there, like to be like, yo, guys, anybody that knows me, which is more likely a lot of people now that know me are starting to watch me, show some respect. But yeah, I just don't take that shit lightly. I probably could talk for hours about friends that are backstabbers, but yeah. What are you up to? Where are you going? I'm going I have no idea where I'm going. Watching me back. Not from him. I hope you didn't see him on camera, did you? Actually, I can't say the story about this kid. Well, let me just tell you a story. I'm not going to say it's him, but I thought it was him. Some guys, like, last week, is like, do you smoke bud? No, this was last month. Do you smoke bud? I said no. And then I seen him a few days later while I was walking up the street smoking a big fat zoot. And then he goes like, I thought you didn't smoke bud, bro. And I'm like, yeah, I don't smoke your bud. And he's like, want me to get my boys down here, this and that. And then I said, I waited there. And then his brother's pulled up, and I've known his brother. He's like, yo, Ambler, is that you? And then he ended up twatting his brother, saying, don't abuse my mate, like. Because, you know, I'm not like, I don't go around looking for fights and shit, like. It's just not me. Was that? I know then, babe. You just said that, well, if you're from Essex, you're probably thinking, yo, this guy sounds like he's on drugs. It's generally just my accent, I guess. Well, I can't say weed is not one because I do blaze, but yeah, even though that's not acceptable at all. You look like Diags off The Only Way is Essex. I don't know if that's a good thing, though. I look like I'm ready to go on a tan in bed. But yeah, big ups though, Chloe, for real. Bless up. Chloe, oops, I'm sorry, babe. My phone dropped. I think I deleted your comment by accident. Nah, it's bless. It's bless. I think she was generally wondering if I was on drugs at first. But yeah, I just want to verify that I'm not on drugs. Well, if weed's a drug, then yeah, maybe I am. But none in my system today. But yeah, big up to House of... Let me just shout out my main people. House of Kazarotti. Yo, Tisha, shout out to you. Know what it is, Tisha? I forgot. I'm pretty sure I gave you one of these winders before. I'll give you one now. Because she generally... I generally thought I already give her the moderation thingy. We're recognising the names that are coming back, so bless up. But yeah, anybody that's watching, if you've ever had beef, yeah, let's just forget about the beef, yeah. Just don't come on my channel and hate. Because, yeah, I've got that off my chest now. That's been on my chest for a whole week. As soon as that other guy switched up, I thought, you know, this is five dudes that I know personally. I generally want to switch up on me like that. So, yeah, I just had to put a statement out there, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, I might sound like I'm crying, but it's a situation. It just gets me angry because I know him. Well, like, if I don't know you and you come and abuse me, I don't care because I don't really know you. It doesn't affect me if a stranger, like, gives me shit. But what does affect me if you act nice and then all of a sudden switch up and then think you can act nice? Like, it's not cool. You hear about Glover. Oh, yeah. But I don't really want to get into talking about that on here, to be honest, mate. But rest in peace to the guy, for real. Right, I'm sorry if I'm missing any. Why is my chat going mad? And yes, big up to Geordie girl, big up to House of Rastaroti, no, Kazaroti. I nearly said it wrong then. It's nearly sticking in my head. I was kind enough to answer Kitty's question while you Ambler busy addressing Mike. This little twat thinks there is no consequences to disrespecting people, kind people in the chat. Yeah, for real. If they disrespect people, for real. They think, oh, it's because it's the internet, it's only like, but yeah, stop being keyboard warriors, I guess. But it's not only that, like, for example, we don't want other people in the chat to see that stuff because somebody might be passing by to the chat and, like, they might think, oh, this is good vibes, and they start to see the chat. Some random toxic guy, even though, for example, if there's a troll now and again might cuss me out, I'm cool with being cussed because sometimes it brings the maybe the video alive when I get cussed. But yeah, racial no, proper cursing no, just like banter. Like, say I've got a big nose, like, dude, what's with that big nose? Or like, I'm cool with that. Or dude, you look like you've got donkey teeth. I'm cool with that. But yeah, anything else from the above, yeah, mad. I'll be back shortly. Oh, bless up. you went to Peru. What was that like? I'll tell you, one of them was pretty chill. The one that I went to, that other guy, well, the guy in the comment section that was abusing me the other day, I went to college with him. Well, it wasn't like college, it was like Peru. But like, they put you in with college students to try and make all the bad kids, basically. They try to make us be more adult, which actually is a good thing to do. I don't think they do that these days. But like, the Peru before that was really bad. I went to a place called Elakar, Peru. They'd put you like literally in a room. You'd have blocks next to each other. You couldn't talk to each other unless like it felt it were really bad. They knew I didn't like tuna, and one time they gave me a dry tuna sandwich because I said I didn't like tuna. Yeah, a bit weird. Some angry teachers there. But yeah, definitely, I'd say you may as well be in young offenders if you're going to go to Peru. Well, that Peru anyway. I don't know what Peru's like these days, but when I was a kid, these Peru schools were really bad, like, for real. Who's fighting, mush? I'm not being nosy, I just like to walk past sometimes. Yeah, man, no beefs, bro. For real, they're done, innit? No beefs. Two-faced fuckers. For real, Geordie girl. That's how I see it. They might not have meant to see what they say, if you know what I'm saying, but like, I'm eventually going to be like, hey, this is too many guys now. Sometimes I block them, but sometimes I think, you know what, they haven't said something too much, but yeah, I don't know. I know this guy who were like, you know what, in my chat the other day, and he were going to say something, probably going to chat some shit. So I blocked it before he even said any further. But yeah, people make shit up as well. They start talking shit, like pure lies to try like put you down in some kind of way. Yeah, my guan is the New York. Bradford, the Brad York. Well, we have got a York, but it's not a New York. We actually do have a York in the UK. We'll just call it Old York. Americans have New York and we have Old York, I guess. I'd want to go to New York, obviously. Right, oh, House of Casarote, bless up. Big up to you. Appreciated that. I never been cool with that. It's awful. Gets me mad. Yeah, it gets me mad as well. Like, I don't know. It shows that people don't respect you, or like, when I were young, yeah, people that usually show the true colours is when they had a drink. They'd be all cool. Then as soon as they had a drink, they'd start being racist or whatever. Like, I come from a place, yeah, if you are a little tiny bit different, they're going to be like, nah. They'll go ham on you at the table while you're having a drink. Or they'll try throw a glass at you. I once nearly got bottled by a friend as well. It was randomly at a party. Like, this girl didn't like him, but she liked me, but I didn't like her, and he didn't like the fact, and then he was just pushing at me all night to try. I think he wanted to try and impress her, and it still didn't work. He tried to throw a glass at my head. I dodged it, and yeah, we ended up in a scrap. Never spoke to him ever again, but he still tries to act cool. Like, I think, you know what, I'll nod my head to you because we knew each other, but like, apart from that, nah, stay away from that crowd. It's a good thing I like him. Oh, well, bless up, I guess. I guess. Sometimes I've looked at some things, somebody like, usually guys will go, oh, you look like this guy, and for curiosity, I'll go after the stream, do I? And it'll be some, yeah. Nah, I won't say that. Can't say that. I can't. I was just starting a conversation with you. I feel bad now for asking the silly question. I smoke the occasional spliff, babe, but only on a Sundays after a nice Sunday dinner. Well, to be honest, it's not the first time somebody said that. They were like, dude, have you took some ecstasy or something? You're talking really fast. And it's like, no, I just generally talk really fast sometimes. When I smoke a blunt or whatever, it slows down a bit. Oh, the drummer's right here. He had a machete outside of him the other day. But I think it's because it was night time, and I've put one and two together. He's actually a nice guy, but he only had the machete there because he didn't want to get his drums or somebody to run up on him. As soon as the stream ended, or the video what I filmed, I asked him, I was like, dude, why have you got a machete there? Bit booky. And he's like, oh, because when people come past him, somebody's threatened him with a knife and stuff. So he's just trying to, well, personally, I wouldn't carry a knife, personally, ever. It's not the way to go, but yeah. He don't want to get his drums nicked off him, I guess. You made me a mod, thank you. I have my earphones in, put my phone down to wash up and see the notice. Appreciate getting the mod, cheers. Nah, bless up, Tisha. Bless up, welcome to the mod family. I know all about people making stuff up. Innit, it's just, Ben, it's crazy. Like, you could be friends with somebody all your life and they'll just lie. They'll lie to put you down on a sly. It's like, I've had friends where they've been the nicest person to my face. Wouldn't ever think, oh, it turns out they're a thief. They'll be stealing from you. I don't know if I've told everybody the story, but I had this guy who used to live next door to me. He was my friend all my life, all my childhood friend. He was the first friend I ever met in my life. The first friend that you know, when you start chilling with somebody, and I was his first friend as well. He didn't chill with anybody else, like, until we got older. But as we've got older into life, yeah, he turned into an idiot. He thought he was better than everybody. He started stealing off people. Me as well. Things used to go, like, missing from my house. And I'm like, yo, why is all my things randomly going missing? And then all of a sudden, one time I caught him in my mum's bag. Well, I didn't 100% catch him, but, like, my mum's bag was open. And his hands glitched away. Like, it's like, it took his hands out of the bag fast. And because I've come downstairs all quiet, like, obviously, you know, when you take your shoes off and, like, when you come downstairs, it's weird. You just don't really make a noise. Well, I didn't when I was younger because I was kind of skinny in it, but yeah, I seen him, I thought, nah, he's just been in my mum's bag. I never really had, like, I never confronted him, but I never still confronted him to this day, but I ain't really seen him. But yeah, like, this was when I was like 18 as well. I chilled with him all my life, and I never chilled with him ever again after. Like, I thought, you know what? This guy's not coming in my house ever again. I don't care how long you've known me. You're not coming in my house. And he used to knock on my door, and I just used to say, oh, I'm chilling. Or I just find a different group of people to chill with. But yeah, that was the most shocking thing ever. But let's just call him Brooke. The guy called Brooke that lived next door. But yeah, definitely the biggest pagan ever. For real. It would say hi if I walked past him. Like, I used to say hi, but then I used to think, nah. I tried to, like, be like friends with him as I've got older. I used to say, let's go for a session, and eventually I just thought, you know, I need to cut ties with that people. You can't be giving people a second chance that I've stole off you before, because if they've done it for the first time, they'll do it again. And this guy had everything. He had Xbox, like, for example, my mum tried to give me everything. Don't get me wrong, I did, like, everybody would get Xboxes straight away, where it'd take me like maybe about a year after for my mum to get me an Xbox or whatever. This guy had everything, and he chose to steal off me that didn't have as much as him. He was like, when plasma TVs first came out, everybody in Homewood didn't have one really, and in his house he had a plasma TV. So it's like, he wasn't really hard done by. It's like, why you choose to steal off your mate, like money, weed, or anything what he could get his dirty hands on, he'd try to steal off you. Horrible guy. But yeah, I'm an adult now. I used to, because he were known, like, people, he were known for having a big punch as well. Like me, I'll be honest, I thought I don't want to get into a fight with him because, yeah. But now that I'm older, I know, like, I'd give him the same energy. I'd be like, dude, why the hell did you steal off me? Like, this and that. I'd generally ask him questions, because still to this day, I'm curious, why did you steal off me? It's like, why? But yeah, bless her. Are you watching Liverpool versus Newcastle? No, I'm not even watching the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game's on now. I'm an Arsenal fan. It's only Carabao Cup though. I don't really care about Carabao Cup. I think now, if you don't get the Champions League, this Carabao Cup don't mean nothing. Wagwan, mate. Yes, big up to God. Yes, the Don might be out in town. It's heaving. Go on, Geordie girl. I hope you win it. Oh, for real. Bless up, Geordie girl. just to win or win and a score as well. Effing hell, wanna hear me talk? I very fast, think all Geordies do. Or like really fast, yeah, like in comparison to the average Yorkshireman round here, sometimes they'll be like, dude, just slow down, I can't understand you talking really fast. And I think, damn, I need a Swift daughter to like slow my vocab down. I think things like, it's called overthinking. Like sometimes I'll say it in my brain and I'll just say it, like blur it out really fast. Or sometimes, yeah, it doesn't even come out properly. My brain is more screwed on than I actually come across, if that makes sense. Like, it's just sometimes getting the words out. Like, you know that Eminem song, the words won't come out. That kind of vibe. True story. I'm off for Sunday exercise in a bit. Yes, Adrian, bless up, bro. Staying healthy, I like the sound. Geordie girl, my daughter speaks super fast, and to her uncles as well, I call them Speedy as nicknames. Lol, I had to learn how to keep up with listening to people who speak fast. Oh, bless up. So maybe that's why you understand me. I have had some Americans before in the chat, yeah, where they're like, dude, I can't understand you, you're talking too fast. Well, they do understand me, but as soon as I start to up the pace, it's like, I do understand. I watch my videos back sometimes, yeah, just to keep tabs on them to see which one's doing good. And I'm thinking, why the hell am I talking so fast? I don't actually watch more than 30 seconds. I sometimes cringe at myself. So yeah, sometimes watching my own videos back is not great. So yeah. I used to ask her to slow down, but she taught me how to keep up. Was me who was slow. Oh. Haha, people are like, whoa, slow down, what you're saying, look. I get that with I think, what is it? Is it Scousers? Do they talk fast as well? You know who talk really slow? Like, I don't know. No, Scotty, not in a bad way. Any of my Scottish fans watching, please, please, please. I said something about I Am Brew before. Somebody was really angry. They messaged me on Instagram. I get some funny messages on Insta. They'll be like, hey, dude, I didn't like the comment you said that I Am Brew. Like, it said that, I said something about leaking I Am Brew. I said it's that much of a national dish, no, a national drink, that they probably sweat I Am Brew. And somebody didn't like that. So I said, okay, I sweat crumpets, tea and biscuits, or whatever you want to call it, that's me. Well, I don't like tea, but yeah. They really, and that's when I learned. I thought, damn, I'll never ever talk about I Am Brew ever again. Or were it just him being an idiot? I always assumed, I don't know, like Wales, Scotland, Ireland, they probably have the kind of same vibe, but it's like some things are taken more serious than other places. That's why England can be, people can look at England and be like, yo, they're a joke down there, they don't take anything serious. But in a way, I am happy that I don't take everything serious in life, because I probably would be a really angry man if I took everything serious. As you can see, when my friends start dissing me in the chat, that's the worst thing you can do, and I was probably really angry. That's the angriest I ever get, if that makes sense. That's kind of I don't know. I probably feel like an idiot for even getting that angry, but yeah, it's more like saying, don't come into my chat if you actually know me. Even though I'm not bothered about trolls though, like I say, they give you watch time, but people that know me, show some respect. But yeah, when I was on about that, I sounded like I was going on some crazy rant. For me, it's a Scottish accent. This guy joined my stream guest box and I kept saying, say that again. Yeah, I know what it's like. They say a lot of oozing words in it. Like, I do like, it's a cool accent, don't get me wrong, but it's like, what are you saying, bro? I don't want to be disrespectful. Yeah, I sometimes feel sham that they can understand us, but we can't understand them. Then the same thing goes for Scousers. All my Scousers that are watching, yeah, I generally, I don't know, I'm kind of slowing ahead a bit, no, maybe a lot, and trying to sometimes understand what these guys be saying is like, damn, were these even originated from England? No, I'm saying that as a joke, by the way. I know Scousers won't find that offensive. They've got some good energy when it comes to banter. Well, the Scousers that I've ever come across anyway. But yeah, for real, Tisha. Bro, I've got a date on Tuesday. You got a date on Tuesday, the Don. Hope it goes blessed, bro. And good luck. Wait, are you going anywhere nice, bro? Anywhere fancy? I'm personally, if I ever to go on a date with somebody, or ever did, I'm happy to go to a Chinese buffet, or like just go get a standard pizza from Pizza Hut. These posh restaurants where you're just going to be starving when you leave. Nah, I don't want to pay like £100 to get like a small portion. I need to be full in it. I once, when I was younger, a lot younger, I went on a date with this girl. Well, it wasn't a date. If anything, she raised me up, yeah. And yeah, where did I go now? It was somewhere in Cleckheaton, but her family was like posh, clean everything. Like, well, that's what I'd say. Like, the posh and like legit at everything. And yeah, I remember once I said go to McDonald's, and they started telling me loads of things like, oh, you should never eat McDonald's. Like, this family literally was like a healthy family. I didn't know she was vegan as well. But yeah, they went to this posh vegan place, yeah, and I was thinking, how much? This is a restaurant, yeah, and you're paying for vegetables like nearly £60 for 2 people. And at the time, that was really expensive, just to get a few vegetables on a plate. And yeah, it didn't end well anyway. I was only like 15 as well. But I do like York, northern accents, always have. Oh, bless up. I guess it's not for everybody, but still. My accent is a heavy New York City accent. I get laughed at and asked to say random stuff to people that aren't from the east coast of US. Oh yeah, because in America, some accents are stronger than the others. Like, you've all got the American accent, but like you can tell the accent switches up when they go to Texas. They've got like a howdy. Is it the howdy in Texas? Like, yeah, they've all got like certain twangs. I wonder what the Scouse accent in America is like. Do you have a accent where it's really, really hard to understand? Like over here, the Scouse is really, really hard to understand in a generic conversation. Like, I don't know, do you know what a Scouser sounds like? The house of Casarotti. If you've never heard of Scouser, yeah, type Paddy Pimblett, the UFC guy, he fights in America. And that's a definition, but I can actually understand him because he's like he's more understandable compared to you going to the hood of Liverpool and some guy will probably be talking like loads of gibberish to you. And because you don't understand him, he'll probably want to start swinging at you. Maybe, I don't know. Who you been upsetting now? Oh yes, Georgie, how you doing? To be honest, I don't know if I've upset anybody. I was just telling that guy earlier, just don't come into the chat abusing me. Like, even though you know me, don't abuse me in the chat and come into the chat like nothing's happened. Just act like you didn't do anything. But I accept his apology, so it's all blessed. At least he said sorry. Main thing. Like I say, I do accept his apology, and I just wanted to tell anybody that knew me, don't come into the chat abusing. I feel like I'm walking down a wrestling ramp here. It's this random little spot here. You know, I'm only going to Greg's to go see if they've got any pizzas from what we made like yesterday. This is going to sound disgusting, yeah, but I actually like Greg's pizzas that we made the day before. You can actually eat them cold, obviously. Damn, I'm stuck. What the fuck? I really need to get over this road, but I'm stuck. Lawrence. Yes, big up to Lawrence. How's you doing? Trying to get over to this Greg's over here. Hoping they've got pizza. Oh yeah, we can get over. I don't have to go on some random detour sometimes. What is that meant to be? I literally find the underground really fascinating. Like, I wonder if there's anything under there what's been there for like bare years. Oh, come on, they're even getting their smart whip stuff out. Stop throwing your stuff down there, people. It reminds me of like something where you'd go for a war in a fort or something, if you know what I mean. But yeah, underground looks crazy. Like, you just don't think. There's a big plastic pipe on a metal pipe, and whatever the hell that is. Which one's the water pipe then? I want to see this theory. Like, does water really go through some disgusting like chemicals? I don't know. Not 100% sure, but I once stole, when I was a kid, yeah, I took one of them. I'm not going to say stole, but I once took one of them home from school. Straight out back door, straight home. Couldn't even open it as well. Didn't know how to open it. Tisha, I think Americans love accents from the UK and vice versa. I get you. Yeah, accents are like, for example, if you hear an accent every single day, like in your local area, like it's a normal thing in it, and then as soon as you hear somebody with a different accent, especially me, I'm practically 99% cemented, like, between Leeds and Bradford, basically, most of my life. Never really left any of these cities or anything, yeah. Apart from when I was on if I go make music, well, that's different. Like, I'm getting in a boat, like somebody's giving me a lift. I'm going to a studio and going straight back. I'm not exploring on my own, if that makes sense. So I do actually leave Bradford a lot, but it's to certain destinations and I'm straight back in the same day or the same night. So it don't really feel like I've explored like other places, because when I go to Manchester, everybody sounds like me anyway. So I think Manchester do actually sound like Northerners. Not sure if they are, but yeah. But yeah, when I hear somebody posh, or I've never actually heard somebody in real life with an American accent. I've heard the Canadian one, which is I don't want to well, you have got a similar accent, but I did have this guy from Homewood. He used to live down the road, and his parents were Canadian. And they had I always thought they was American. But yeah, they used to correct me every time and go, no, we're Canadian. But I didn't know they'd be offended either. Still in Bradford, the mighty Sparrow. Yeah, we're still here, bro. It's good he said sorry, he probably won't remember. Yeah, for real. I did accept his apology, but then I was just saying, don't come in the chat ever again drunk or because I just block them out, I guess. Oh, there's no in here. Oh, he's ghosted. Oh, all the students gone and took all the pizzas. I really fancied a Greg's pizza. I really wanted that. The yellow one is the water pipe. Oh, I get you. They did look clean on the outside, but I couldn't see the inside. People are always saying, don't drink tap water, this and that. I don't really drink tap water, I'll be honest, yeah. I'm not unhealthy. I probably spent 15 years only drinking Coca-Cola and energy drinks as water. I'm surprised. Well, I'm probably closer to the diabetes than I think, if that makes sense, as harsh as that seems. Because when you get old, when you start to turn 30, that's when everything affects you. That's what they're saying. It's true. Like just drinking sugary drinks in total. But yeah, I've weaned myself on water. Bro, do you walk about every day? Not every day. I've been slacking lately. Do you remember for about 2 months, practically every day I was streaming from 10 o'clock in the morning, getting my meal deal. the meal deal streams, they were good, but I don't want to eat meal deals anymore, so I know that's kind of affected the routine of the stream. So I'm trying to be all out all hours. Like, I do want to get some night streams going as well. I do like the night streams. I know it looks booky and shit, but I just like a nice cool night down this guy's ready to take people out. I was ready to run then. Some guy literally put his pedal on the thingy. I thought he was going to run the red light. I thought, am I going to have to run? But then it instantly stopped, and I seen him give himself whiplash. A bit of karma. Definitely a bit of karma. Found that really funny. He probably didn't anticipate the little, the road work when he got round this corner. He probably used to going full speed up there. But yeah, they've got some like random traffic lights, you know. But yeah, he got whiplash like that. That's all I've seen, is somebody put the pedal on the metal and then get whiplash, or whiplashed himself because he had to stop with instance. But now he's set off again. Right, we'll show what people want to see. Sorry for ranting today. Should I just call it Ambler rant? Ambler rants, innit? Just rants. The mighty sparrow, yes, big up to you. Gas pipe is the iron pipe, which would be burgundy red, but to a dull silver colour, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so they just leave the pipes exposed, yeah. So you know what it is? I've seen, like, sometimes they don't even put these round, like in my area, yeah. They dig up the roads and they put like cones round it, and you could fall down a hole. How many holes are in the UK? Obviously in the main town, like over here, they will do that because there's a college there and they probably don't want students falling down gaps and stuff. But anywhere else, sometimes you've got to be watching. Like, you've got to be careful where you're walking these days. You see random potholes in the floor. Bro, come to Manchester and we could chill for the day. Well, if I ever go to Manchester, bro, I'll let you know. I won't lie, it's not one of my priority destinations, but I want to get over. I want to go abroad, innit? I want to start traveling. So, but then if I actually do, maybe if I pass Manchester again, like, when I go to Manchester, it's usually to a studio, like making music, and it's in a van, yeah. The windows are tinted out for like this guy what I work for anyway, and yeah, it's just straight to the studio. I don't even get a chance to even go out and explore because I'm just constantly working there, innit? Not always, but I work there sometimes like once a month. But I always think, oh, I wish I could have just gone to go explore the town. Maybe go past, I drive past Old Trafford, and like, it's like, dude, can't you just pull over so we can check the Old Trafford? And they'll be like, nah, we ain't got enough time. So yeah. But then I can't win. If I wander off, yeah, who's going to take me back to Bradford? So vice versa as well with that. Like, I can't win. Any rats? That's good, Ams. I only fancied Dr. Pepper if I'm having a takeaway. Otherwise, I drink as much water as I can. I never used to like water, I'll be honest. Like, it just because it didn't taste. I was like that stupid kid where I just think, oh, it doesn't taste good, so I don't really want to eat it. Even though I like prawns and stuff. Like, I liked a lot of strange dishes, but when it came to water, I don't know. I just felt I don't know. When I drank it, I just didn't like it. But then when you get older, you realise, yeah, you feel more hydrated if you drink water. I'm surprised I don't really have. I'm not saying I don't have the best of skin, but like, I'm surprised that I haven't really aged from not looking after my like, I don't know, from eating. They say it's eating, it's what you eat and stuff, but I think it's about what substances you take and real, like, or if you drink too much, I guess. Because I've never drunk, have I, really? I've literally had like, I probably only ever downed about a litre of alcohol in my whole life, just to be like specific. Probably just a litre only. chlorine is added to tap water. It's why it's not good for you to drink. Too much chlorine for anyone is not good. Ruins people's teeth. We are okay to use tap water to cook with though. Oh yeah, because you're boiling it in it. Like, you're boiling all the bad stuff out of it. But I get what you mean, straight from the tap. Right, what's going on here? Road traffic regulation. If anybody needs to know this, temporary probation of each traffic officer. I don't know why I had to read that. I thought if anybody's in Bradford, they might need to know that. I didn't know that I fill up a couple of bottles to put in the fridge. Got that from my dad. Now, I suppose I know what you mean, like I don't know, like you'd think, oh, chlorine, just drinking chlorine over your life. I don't know. Has chlorine always been in water? Like, have you ever do you ever smell like swimming bath smell when you have a bath? I don't know about it. If I run the bath, yeah, I mainly get showers, but I never used to smell that chlorine smell in the bath. I just used to smell water. But these days, I'm smelling like a chlorine smell. Like this, you know when you go to a swimming pool, yeah, and you smell that chlorine stuff? The exactly same smell these days I can smell in the bath. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's always been there. Or maybe they're putting more in it. I don't know. But I always thought that as well. And I think, damn, I just need to go swim in a natural river or something. Because sometimes I'll be itchy as well. I'm not joking. Like my skin will start itching my back and shit randomly. And I only ever used to get that when I went swimming. Back in the day, I used to get really... I used to have a bit of eczema in it, and the only thing that I'd bring it out if I went swimming in chlorine, like a day after, my skin would be like red. Say Bradford. Oh, Bradford. Oh, because we don't say it with a D. It would be a bit sus if I said it with a D, I guess. I'm joking by the way. Bants, you know me, you know. Please marry me, I am a trans girl and I have a house in North Dakota. We can live together. I'm only 18 years old and I like you. I hope all the best for you, and I'll politely decline the offer, but I'm not against you or anything. I hope you find whatever you need to find. Yeah, stop spamming. I just realised, yeah, I was scrolling down and I kept on seeing that same message, thinking something glitched then. But yeah, unfortunately, I apologise. Oh yeah, I'm going to come down here in about 5 hours. This guy just sits here all day drumming. Sometimes with a machete. Let's see if he's got a machete on. I don't think it's daytime, so he won't have a machete right now. Nah, I definitely don't have it, but one night I've just been like walking past and I looked in his bag and seen a handle of a machete, because the bag had like poured over and he didn't even realise. He must have thought, damn, that's been a bit, I've been drumming too long, I forgot. The machete's just fallen over. Oh, he dropped his sticks. Big ups. Nah, he's in his own world. He wants none of this. Let's still filming though. A Russian. He's Russian, this guy as well, if nobody don't know. He's a Russian guy, but keep doing your thing. Nah, I didn't have his machete in his bag today. I just thought I'd double check. He could do it, could have it hidden for all I know. So yeah, what he does, that's his trolley right there, yeah, and that's how he gets his drums around. I think generally, I do think he's an illegal, don't get me wrong, but I just, I like the fact that the music's taking him out of that world. He's just enjoying drumming, not a care in the world, but I respect it. Tisha, when I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, my grandma would take the empty 2 litre Coke bottle, to Burger King where they were free refill for soda, and she'd fill all her bottles up with Coke. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, that's in the UK they don't do that. We can't really, well, we used to in McDonald's, yeah, back in the day in Asda. Not every McDonald's, but sometimes you could walk up to the thing, press yourself. But I never would have thought of that idea. That's actually a really good idea. Imagine that. That's actually one of, I've never actually heard of nobody doing that, but yeah, definitely a money saver as well. Your mum had her head screwed on for real. House of Casarote for real. Big up to your mother. You got to think in it. You got to use your brain. Free refills equals getting 2 litres of bottle, just filling it up. Very smart. If you guys like outside entertainment, you love New York, Philly and Pennsylvania and Virginia Beach. I generally one day I will travel and I will go to America. Do you know what scares me though? I always say this, yeah. Long flights, I'm really terrified. Well, now that I've got older, I've got really a bad phobia of flying on a plane. And then also I don't want to go on a boat because I don't want to sink. I can swim, but I don't want to end up in the middle of the ocean trying to swim on a rubber dinghy or this and that. It's not me. I think I would generally have to follow. I'd have to get to the airport, smoke a hella big blunt and get on the obviously not take it with me and get arrested, but before I travel to an airport or whatever, I'd have to get really stoned before and then time it right so I'm on the plane so I can fall asleep just in time and hopefully wake up in another country. Right, my bad if I've missed any. I'm scrolling up to see if I've missed anybody's messages. No, I haven't. We're not today. How is Bradford today? It's blessed to be honest. It's everything's feeling bubbly. But what I'm feeling right now, I need to go get Greg's. Yeah, Greg's it is. I'm walking around like a headless chicken. Thinking of Greg's. Well, I went to the other Greg's to go get a pizza, but I'm going to get a sausage roll because I don't want to pay £2.50 for a slice of pizza, but tastes like a good version of Iceland just with Worcester sauce, even though I do like that kind of pizza. My taste buds aren't really hard to please, I guess. Apart from when it comes to them green olives. Nah, the aftertaste off them. Very crazy. Who bites an olive and thinks, this is delicious. This is scrumptious. Like, who does that? You going by the interchange or further on? Dialogue Crafter, and well, I'm walking to Greg's now, but I really don't know where I'm going today. I'm just walking and just, what's my battery on? We're on 31%, so we've got at least another half an hour left of the stream, so just go see the town and go on a detour, I guess. Show everybody the art culture, the national wide. Aye, nobody get offended with this joke, yeah, but this is the joke, yeah. But no, this is a joke, by the way. I don't mean it, but like, say this to someone, say your mum's sponsored by National Wide. I'm joking, by the way. Nobody ever used to get that joke. I generally used to say that to people when we used to walk past there all the time. Well, not that one. It used to be somewhere else. It used to be a bit further up. I'm sure it used to be this building. Yeah, it did. This used to be a bank over here, Pounder Saver, and it used to be there. Yeah, it definitely was there, the National Wide. But they've just moved it there because that used to be called the Virgin. God knows. But yeah, I didn't mean that in any like thingy way. Like, I'm not discriminating. I thought like it's a joke, innit? The joking culture these days, sometimes I get scared what to say just because I'm not a bad, but everybody knows me. I don't ever mean no bad intentions with any jokes. Now, in fact, F that, I'm gonna go get a meal deal. Yeah, let's go get a meal deal. Let's go old school. Just for the Red Bull, because I also need a drink, and I thought, I'm not going to buy a Red Bull from Greg's, what cost me £2. We'll take advantage of these meal deals. Dali's market is opening soon, so this summer, this new market's going to be open, so what they're going to do with this big building here? Apparently they're also opening this up to some more shops as well. That's how you know the Bradford population's building, they need more markets for people. Olives are great in shawarmas though. No, I get what you... The green olive, I can stand the black olives. Only a bit, I still don't like them, but... Yeah, when it's mixed with shawarma, it kind of does complement it. I do agree with that. But just eating an olive on its own, you can't just munch it and be like, hey, this is tasty. It's lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh no, actually, let me go. Best place to get a Red Bull is from Farm Foods. Do they do meal deals there, or is that like if you want to buy it separate? I don't mind, when it's £1.50, I don't mind for a Red Bull, but all this £1.65 for a small Red Bull. It used to be £1 back in the... No, £1.25 back in the day, innit? Somebody told me it's actually never been £1, but I'm sure it used to be £1 back in the day, and Boost used to be like 50p. And then the cheaper versions of cans used to be the one called Emerge. I used to go to Netto and buy Emerge cans for 20p. This was before you even got ID'd for them. I was like 10 buying Emerge cans from Netto. Who remembers Netto? Remember going into school with a Netto bag for PE and everybody would cuss you? I was that kid. My mum would send my PE kit in a Netto bag, and it'd be like, yo, why are people dissing me for having this bag? But then I realised it's because that's where the cheaper people go. You're good, yeah, brother. What's happening? He's out of prison now, that guy. He went inside for, yeah, thinking he was a Viking. And he's outside, he's out now. No, he's an adult now, obviously. But he was inside for like, I'm pretty sure it was 11 years or something for manslaughter and something else. And now he's out in town, but like just enjoying his life. Tried to get an interview off him, but he didn't want to talk about it. It was a very serious guy. But he just sits here in town blasting music and just having his zoots now. Which I don't blame him. Oh, come here and the sandwiches. Right, I did come here for the meal deal, didn't it? So now there's no sugar Red Bull, so I don't want a Red Bull Zero. And what's the difference between a Red Bull Zero and this sugar-free? Can anybody explain? Right, we'll go for a Boost. Nah, 1 minute, let me double check, because sometimes you get them people that scramble all the cans and they leave one with sugar. You know, when you go to going to the back's the best place because you might get lucky. Nah, I'm joking. Generally I haven't got lucky because there's no blue ones at the back. Best place to get a Red Bull, or if you want to buy it separate, I got 2 for £3. Oh, I suppose why it's good in here, yeah, because you can basically get a sandwich in it. A sandwich, your drink and a snack for £3, so you save a lot of money. Like these are £1.25 on their own. So you go get this. I obviously I'm not really a tuna crunch guy, but you could get like this tuna crunch right here. Get one of them. And the Red Bull, which, yeah, it'll save a lot of money. I think they're definitely losing out, because back in the day you could never get a... Well, when I was a kid, I remember you could never get a Red Bull in a meal deal, but these days it's a thing, innit? It's a big thing. I remember Netto. in it. Some of our childhoods was definitely, we definitely got cussed out for having a Netto bag. I was never really bothered. I used to laugh with him, but there was some guy one day, he couldn't take it. Yeah, he didn't come into school on PE day because his mum it's like his mum had purposely sent him in school with a Netto bag. But yeah, I've been cussed many times for repping the Netto bag. It was, I think it was the colour, like the colour in it, like was very vibrant, if you know what I mean. Sorted.
Yeah, we saw you come back in and then...
That's the cheapest, that's probably the least money I've ever spent walking out of a pound shop. I just walked in, only spent 30p.
Alright, mate.
He's vibing. Yellow with the dog. Yeah, with the dog with the bag in its mouth. A lot of us generally got pure cussed just for entertaining that bag. Right, what's going on over here? Yo, somebody's been in cash converters or whatever and they've got an ambulance there now. Now let me turn the camera around just in case it's somebody that's collapsed, that's older, but I wonder if... I don't know. Yeah, definitely cash converter. Somebody must have fallen down in cash converter. I think it's, yeah, I knew straight away. It was somebody on gear. They probably got... Maybe he didn't get enough for the Xbox, I don't know. Maybe he just brought down and thought, you know what, I ain't got this £10 back is not enough to get my thing, I don't know. Has anybody actually ever been to a cash converter and traded something in? I did it once, yeah. Like, I'll hold my hands up, yeah, when I was 18. Remember when PS4 first came out? I got a PS4. I wasn't ever a PS4 guy either. I just randomly got a PS4 because I was working at Morrison's and I got my first paycheck. And I bought a PS4. But little did I know, like, I wasn't going to be working for this place for so long because they shut the firm down. And a month after I was skint and I traded I thought, you know what, I'll put it on a buyback. I thought, you know what, I could have asked for like £200 for it or more because at the time it was like £500 when it came out. Like, upwards as well. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it, I only want £50 because I want to buy it back for really cheap. I had a choice and then the day I was meant to go, I had the money to go get the Xbox back. And yeah, they salted the day. They said, oh, we didn't think you were going to come back for it. And I swear they done me dirty, that cash converter, because they seen I was the new. And the first time I ever traded something in, they probably thought I wasn't going to come back. Because Homewood, people would trade anything in and they'd get it on a buyback and wouldn't come back and get it. So they just assumed because everybody else did that I wasn't going to come back from a PS4. But they knew full well I was coming back for it. And they claimed they sold it on the day. But then a few days later, I seen it in the window. They were selling it for 350 quid. I thought, nah, £50, yeah. They've pulled my boxes down and shit. If you want to buy it, oh, so I meant 250. When I passed my driving test, me and my mum went to Netto's to buy booze. Nah, Netto was king. In my opinion, I miss Netto. I really miss. Very nostalgic growing up in the UK, innit? That's a nostalgic for anybody that was in probably from the 60s maybe to the 80s. Netto was really nostalgic because it was a big thing. Definitely for saving money as well. People used to laugh at you. They'd be like, you're going to Netto. But little did they know we were saving a lot more money. I'm so glad. I was only ever brought up by a woman, which is my mum basically, and yeah, I never really. I was brought up to be like, oh, it's okay to shop at Netto, it's all good, don't care what anybody thinks, this and that. So my mind's been a bit more like stronger. When people are gonna cuss me as well for shopping there, but where some people generally hated being cussed for like shopping there, but in reality, who's the real mugs? Them are cussing you, or the people spending more for the same thing, what is boxed in a different place, but it comes from the same place. What's going on over there? Oh, it's people screaming. Hi mate, yes, Alexandra, how you doing? Hope you're blessed. How's the weekend going? It's Sunday today, and it's actually pretty vibing to say it's Sunday. Like, it's really calm. I ain't seen any drama today, so I guess that's a plus side. Not for the viewers though, they probably want to see drama, but I think, yo, it's all blessed today. Shame they closed down, now it's Asda, but I'm an Iceland fan. Yeah, Iceland's good. Iceland, do you know what, the ice cream and stuff, the ice cream selection in Iceland is like a dream. Where you go to Asda, they do have like a good like frozen section, but Iceland does the goat of frozen selection. But yeah, I do rate Iceland as well. There's not an Iceland close to my house, so I always have to go in Lidl or Aldi. Like, there's Aldi and Lidl, which are literally 5 minutes away from each other. Like, you've got an Aldi on the other side and a Lidl, and I always thought there was the same the same place till they built an Aldi next to a Lidl, kinda. And I thought, no, they can't be the same place, because you wouldn't build two companies next to each other if you're competing. But yeah. Right. I don't know. See, I could have got a meal deal from here for £3.45, but they still don't have a good selection. Hiya, can I just have a sausage roll? Sorry. Sorry. Top one. It looked at me like I shouldn't have been eating these sausage rolls. They give me the death stare. Now I'm scared because he's made it, yeah. Has he done something to it or what? Right, I don't think you want to see a donkey eat, so I'll turn the camera around a sec. Especially when I'm eating a sausage roll. Don't want to act sus. It's only material good, bro. Praetorian for real. That's factual, brother. Materials are, you know what it is? A material is a material, but some things just don't have a price on it, I guess. Or like, for example, M&S, for example, they sell things that are also made in factories that get sent out to Asda, like different places like Morrison's, and then because it's got M&S package on it, yeah, it's like, oh, let's make it triple the expenses of the normal one. That's how the single class people out. Like, people think, oh, look at me, I'm wearing Gucci, I've got a Gucci bag. I ain't got a Gucci bag, I'm just saying, for example, I've got a Gucci bag, this and that. But little did they know that was made in Indonesia or some like place where that bag costs like £5 to make. And all because of the design, all because of the company, who's a really rich company, has officially said it's theirs. That's all they know, they can charge so much for them. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's blessed, it's blessed. They're not allowed to sell your products for a couple of days after they They definitely did you dirty. Nah, they definitely did. That's why you got to be careful these days. Dates as well on sandwiches. I don't know if anybody's seen one of my videos, yeah. I went to Costco. I got a chicken. It was basically like one of these. It was a, what was it called? A snacks? No. It wasn't one of them. I forgot the name. No, Ginster pasties, but it was a chicken tikka one. I started munching it. Then instantly it started throwing up. Like, it tasted sour. I just, because I was stoned, I munched it and swallowed it. I looked on the date and it had only expired by 10 days. I thought, no way. I went to the place fuming. And the guy tried to tell me, he goes, no, it's okay. We saw it was half price. And I thought, I don't care if it's half price. That should have been sold on the day it was going to expire, not like 10 days after. He tried to give me the half price talk, like it's okay, because... And I said, nah, it's chicken, bro. You can't do that. I've got the video as well. Do you know what it is? Just don't go to Cost Cutter on Barkerham Road, because they're horrible, dirty, disgusting mother heifers there. The shop even stinks. Let's put it that way, the shop absolutely smells. Like, it smells like the guy is literally, I don't know, been bathing in onions. Angry man, but didn't want to refund me. I even said that to him. I go, look at you with all your onions on, like sweating onions and stuff. All because I'm asking for a refund, because some of that you just could have killed me. Thank God my gut threw it straight away. I didn't actually get like really ill or anything, because it didn't go far enough. It didn't go far enough into my stomach. So I thought I got lucky on that one. Thank God my taste buds literally knew it was rancid. Focus on yourself and people who are vulnerable. Yeah, for real. Definitely too many vulnerable people in this world. Innocent people be losing their lives over stupid things just for being mixed up with the wrong crowd and shit. That's how it works these days. The place is crazy. Be right back, gonna jump in the shower. Oh, bless up, Tisha. I was just on about that. Well, the guy in the cost cutter that smelled like he needed a bath or something. Well, I didn't say that, but I should have said that. But yeah, bless up. Speaking out loud when you splurge and live for the day and not thinking about tomorrow is when you'll never own anything in life. Not even a roof over your head, if you even have one. Yeah, for real. For real. You have to live poor in order to save for home in the future, so kids don't suffer. No, that's for real. Like, some people generally, it's not their fault. Like, I don't want to like one of them guys, like, cause like I know people that have had everything handed on a plate, and like they're all good because everything's bare. But then also, some people have had everything handed on a plate and somehow still ended up in prison. I never used to get that, like, understand that. But then it gets to a point in the life where the parents are like, you need to earn your own money now, you can't have our money. And that's when the spiral changes, in it, because they've got brought up with everything. They're like, oh, we need that. They start stealing the dad's cars and stuff. We all know somebody that stole the parents' car. I think I know about three people that stole the parents' cars, and it's like, yo, are you just gonna think that, like, steal your parents' hard-working vehicles they need to get to work to? I thought, nah. Bun them. I love sausage rolls, very British, yeah, for real. This is cold though, I'll be honest. They're a lot better warm, but I got it cold, but it's still nice. But yeah, definitely, even if you're not British and you come to England, you got to try the sausage roll. And they do have stuff that ain't halal as well. No, what are halal? This is not halal, by the way, for anybody that just wondering. So if you can't eat a sausage roll, get the vegan sausage roll. You'll be able to eat that. Which I tell my friend says the vegan ones are still nice. But then, do you know what I think they need to do? Like a chicken sausage roll would be better. Like, that's what he said as well. He said they've got the vegan one, but we need to get like a chicken halal sausage roll, basically blended the same. And for some reason, you'd think Greggs would have had that by now. Post the video if you're able to. I posted it on TikTok, but I think that TikTok account, I think I deleted it. but it might be somewhere on TikTok. But yeah, I do still have the video, surprisingly. It's on this phone, what I've got now. I've had this phone for that long, yeah, the full history of this phone. For the past 5 years, everything I've done is on this phone. But when did the iPhone 12 come out? I generally got it round about when it came out, and I've had it since. But it's cost me a hell of a load of money, because when I drop it and shit, keep getting replacement for the screen, because these screens what they're putting in these days are shit. I know it's not the real official iPhone screen, because you'll never get the original screen when you break the original one, innit? Like the original iPhone screen could go through hell. Like I dropped that so many times, eventually like it just didn't work anymore. So when I got a new screen, everything was so different that when all the collaboration in the phone's different as well. That's how people get diseases and viruses, from dirty twats. Yeah, for real. Especially like food hygiene is very, very important. Like you need to be careful what you eat these days. The amount of times I probably was sick from eating, you know, when you're a kid, you don't understand. I think you just need to teach the younger generation about food as well. Food hygiene. That's one thing I never got taught. It was just naturally taught from my mum. If that makes sense. Just no lesson to go, or like, you shouldn't eat expired food, this and that. Because I've heard people, they've ate something what's been expired and then they've had liver failure over eating some dodgy like chicken or something. Or some people can't even eat no more. Messes the digestive system up. They have to do that thing through a bag, this and that. So yeah, it's kind of mad. Chicken sausage roll would be great. Yeah, it would be. I've had a chicken sausage before, and I didn't know the difference. Kinda. I had a halal breakfast once. My mate's like, "Nah, you'll like it. It'll just be like a." It's like an English one, because he were both. He were like a. It were like his. I think no, his mum were white and his dad were Asian, so he could eat both. Well, he wasn't supposed to, by the way, because his dad. He said his dad used to hate him. Well, his dad used to get onto him all the time. But yeah. He was the one that told me an Asian breakfast is kind of just as good. I'm not going to say it's better, but it's just up there with it. I can literally have it and be like, yo, this is nice. Because it's different as well, a different kind of vibe in it to your normal traditional one. Street looks tidy. Yeah, it's looking nice today, I'm not gonna lie. The drummer's on one, still. He was drumming 3 days ago at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Watch one of my videos, yeah. The guy's had a machete in his bag while he's been drumming. The machete wasn't supposed to be on show, yeah, but because he's been drumming in his own world, the bag tipped over, and the machete handle was hanging out. But what makes me, what he's rushing as well. I walk past him, he gives me the death stare, like, "Hey, dude, I would chop you up." Watch, I'll show you. I know he's rushing though, because I've seen him on his little random rants before, like not when I'm recording, but I'll be walking past from my friends and see him out at night, and he's like a regular guy. Just that face, you don't know him, but you know he's always round here. I think he's generally homeless. But yeah, he's definitely Russian, because sometimes his drinking's like slurs shouting, "Hey, Russia, this and that," in his language. And that's the only thing I've ever really understood what he said. He can say that his country, but I don't think he can say anything else in English. Sorry, no politics, my bad. I was just, yeah. I went on about a guy. Every time I mention somebody from there, yeah, please, yeah. No politics, because I'm just like, I just see them as humans as well. Like, I don't know. I don't like to be in the middle. I don't want to be the Oreo. Make me proud to be British, or makes you proud to be British. Ah, bless up. Yes, Top G. Thomas Clemens in the building. How you doing, bro? You'll never see a single street clean like this in New York. Pre-iteration. The streets there look very it does look very tidy. Yeah, I'd say in the town, yeah, this is the only place where it does actually look tidy. But yeah, it's all the hoods. I never stream in the hood because just for personal reasons, and like a lot of shit goes down in the hood. And I ain't no documentary guy. I don't want to be like walking around and it's randomly somebody in the background doing a shot to one of the friends. Where in town it's cool because you know nobody will do that. Although I do planning on doing a vlog there, and like for example, I've got people that are willing to answer questions and be in my videos just if I blur the faces and that, and tell me like about what's happened. I know that some of these people personally. Don't know much friends, but I've seen them in the hood. They're a bit older than me as well. Yes, Rose, war needs to end off all those and one day for all. Yeah, for real. No matter where you are, I just hope the best for everybody. And yeah, it's kind of, I know what you're saying, it is a sad world we live in. And yeah, I hope the world was like 10 years ago where none of this would even be a thing. Or to a time when there were nothing, where everybody were just fairly trading, nobody fell out over money owed. And yeah, I don't know. It's like when somebody owns it, when somebody governizes the country, you feel like you're in their house, and if they piss off somebody else, the whole country has the backlash, which is actually really, really sham. And from the bottom of my heart, though, I do pray, like anybody that's suffering, for a better life, for real. But yeah, the past 4 months of walking around in Bradford, I'd say it's been crazy. But wait till the summer comes, yeah. I'm gonna have to do it in Leeds as well at some point, maybe. My house is practically on the barrier of Leeds and Bradford. I used to live more further into Leeds, though, like back in like maybe last year, where I do actually prefer Bradford than Leeds. As crazy as that sounds, yeah, I love being in Bradford. I always feel at home. But yeah, not always. Even though I do want to travel, like I say, I'm always going to get that home feeling here. I'll miss seeing a dirty bin being kicked over. That's not even good to be like missing shit like that, but yeah. Call him Rusky. But yeah, for a true talker, Kazarote, for real. Every time you say the word hood, it reminds me of Biggie Smalls. Yeah, big up Biggie Smalls. They were definitely one of the Tupac, Biggie Smalls. I know that they brought like the street sound, didn't they, to the hip hop scene. Tupac spitting at 140 BPM, spitting in a fast flow, was unusual back then as well. Bobbing. Bopping. Nah, he's still giving me dirty looks. Don't think he likes me. Well, he does chill with loads of people with bald heads for some reason, so maybe that's why. Sometime whenever I walk past here, like all these boys have got bald heads for some reason. And I think, is that why you're all giving me dirty looks? Maybe, I don't know. Not because he's bald, but I don't want to say anymore. Bradford has been my home for the past 3 years. I love it here. I do love my place of birth, that being London. Oh, also a Londoner that's moved to Bradford. That's unusual, but yeah, I understand. I guess it's cheaper in Bradford as well. Definitely one of the cheapest places to live. Like, I mean, come on, some people don't even want to be in London. Like, somebody will swim the channel, they'll be like, no, I didn't swim to come to London, I swam to come to Bradford. Somebody actually told me that as well before. That's a true story. And it sounds a bit far-fetched, but generally, I don't think he swam, but I knew what he meant. Like, when he came over to this country illegally, he didn't want to, like, come to London. He knew how expensive it was going to be. They are jealous of your hair. Maybe it could be that, or it could be something else. Usually when I see bald people, like, it's definitely in one of them urban places. No, not even urban, but like, yeah. They have certain tattoos on them where I think that is why they're all giving me dirty looks. Nah, I don't hurt. If this guy's gonna go attack him for playing drums or whatever, I'm just gonna walk over here, make sure that this guy is cool. Somebody's got something next to him. I'm not getting involved, like, but let man play his drums. It got in his face then. I know he's like a machete guy, but it generally just looks like he wants to be there chilling on his drums. Oh no, he's left him now. Let's go. For all I know, they could be friends, but they're squared up to each other a bit. And I'm like, yo, why are you squaring up to him? He's playing drums, not minding anybody, like not hurting anybody. He's just playing music. Yeah, it might be annoying. It just might sound like a racket, but everybody loves drums. Are you British? Yeah, kind of. I was born in England, but I do have well, not everybody says I'm British. If I say I'm British, somebody might say, no, you're not. But yeah, I am British. I do consider myself an English person. It's the only language I know, innit? So, yeah. Although I would like to speak multiple languages so I could understand when people are talking about me. That's about it. But then they always assume I understand them anyway. He has beautiful hair, lol. I want to borrow it so I can flirt with the guys. I'll be honest, yeah. I do need a trim. Do you know why I have my hair long, yeah, in the winter? Because I get cold ears and, like, cold head. But for some reason, when the cold goes, when my hair's short on top, I don't know. It gives me, like, a cold sensation I don't like. But when the summer comes, I think I'm just going to dial down a bit. I have actually had my hair that short, yeah, where there's no fringe. It was just number one all the way on top. Just one straight up. I only did that to see what my hairline looked like, and it didn't actually look that bad. I always thought, you know what, I ain't seen my hairline in that long. Like, I best check it out to see if it's all good. And yeah, it was pretty decent. There's a bit of thinning at the back of my head, but not bald. But that's like stress. But like, yeah, it's not a bald spot. It's like generally I don't know, sometimes it looks a bit thin, then sometimes it doesn't. And my hair's got two genetics as well. Sometimes it chooses to be really curly, and sometimes it chooses just to be flowing in the wind, I guess. But the main thing, if I ever go bald, I'm never going for a hair transplant. I'm just going to go with the bald look when I go bald. I always say that. Everybody I know, I know people that they've gone for a hair transplant, they've got hair, and like about a year later, they've lost the hair again, like twice. And that's like trying to say, dude, it's no good getting a hair transplant, somebody else's scalp or whatever the hell it is, just getting it plonked on your head. So it must be selling coffee in that back. No, actually, I'm not going to get them on camera, but I just seen them pulling out coffee and walking up to people. Nescafe though, you get it for cheaper. And once somebody said, oh, will you buy me some coffee from the shop? one of my friends, I never bought coffee before. I said, you know what, I'll buy it, bro. And then I've got it out of the till and it's been like £7, and I thought, Jesus Christ, £7 for a glass of coffee. It's crazy. But he only ever drunk the Nescafe one, he wouldn't drink any other coffee. So yeah, kind of crazy. Burnt pasta, yes, big up to, hello from South Carolina, yes, big up to my American G's. Oh, Lindsay's in the building, so we got 3 of my American G's here. Come to my salon, I'll get a free haircut. I'll take the free haircut. Is it in Bradford? A free haircut is too hard to turn down, especially when they're £15 these days. £15 for a haircut, and my hair literally takes like not even 5 minutes to cut. I've got that simple hair, unless you're cutting on top, like, yeah. I think that's the worst feeling when they don't know, they put the brush of comb across your head and your head gets dragged forward. I swear that's where I've got bald patches from. So, well, not bald patches, but where some of my hairs come out, yeah. You always get some hairdresser just ragging your hair down. It's like, dude, you may as well pull my hair. But yeah, the only reason why I don't go to them, like hairdressers these days, to save money, and I used to feel itchy on the back of my head as well, so I just thought I'll just like chill out. Oh, I've just got energy drink straight down my top. Bit too old for me, I'm joking. Somebody give me a scary look, like she was possessed. Big up Lindsay as well, Lindsay in the building. Is he playing for money? To be honest, no, there's no bus. It does it, well, for the past 3 nights I've seen him there. He never used to have drums as well. I used to see him chilling on there, drinking his beer with all his bald friends. And for the past 3 days, he must have come into some drums. I bet he stole some drums, yeah? And Cash Converter were like, nah, we don't buy them. So he had no choice but to just use them for himself because nobody wanted to buy them. Maybe it's like that. But I'm not 100% sure. Burnt pasta, I was stationed at Lugoff SC for a bit when training. Damn, my bad, I just dribbled. When training recruits in the military during their boot camp training, I did the training after my deployments in Iraq and got out soon after. Oh, bless up. Honest, good person. Not many people do that. Or risk their lives for others, I guess. Oh, this shop's closed today. Is this always this shop must earn that much money? They just think, you know, on Sunday we're just gonna stay closed. But it's definitely always a busy shop. This has been here since God knows how long. I definitely won't have that in my house. Nah. I don't like the way the shop's closed and it's dark in there. Usually it don't look that scary. But maybe it's the bars making him look scary. And I don't know who he's meant to be. Is that meant to be, oh, that's him in it, just with no eyes. What's his name? It the Clown. And yeah, this Annabella in a box, whatever. Yeah, the Conjuring Annabella. Nah, you got to be. Nah. It gives me chills every time that way. That one's not really that scary. I'm not gonna lie. I think The Bride of Chucky is. I always find parts of it were pretty funny. But yeah, when it comes to stuff like that. Even though I like to watch horror movies, I do like the thrill of being like scared. But the Annabelle one, I wouldn't want one of these dolls in my house. Not at all. Why is this holding a sock like he's gonna sniff it? God knows. Show us the crystals. Oh, is there some crystals in here? Oh, you want about these? It's got a skull on it, I guess. Or there's like some kind of spider, I don't know. Family just arrived, I have to go. I'll see you all later. Have a beautiful day, stay safe. I was off Casserole to you too as well. And bless up to your family. And yeah, big ups. Appreciated. I love this store already. Oh, this one with all the horror things in the window. Right, we'll go back to it. In case you've just came in, yeah, and you've missed some stuff. But yeah, we'll start from her. She's scary as anything. The Annabelle doll. The Bride of Chucky doll. Eat the Clown. Is he out of Lord of the Rings? Golem or something. And her with, actually, I best not. Her with the peaches. What's the name out of that film? I don't know. The four bat. Is that? I don't know. Who is that woman? I keep seeing her. I've seen her over the years. I just never been bothered to click on who it is. I've seen her in films. Well, not her in particular, but that character. The Chucky franchise is purely comedic horror rather than a true horror classic like the first 3 Child's Play films. Yeah, that like, even though I did like them, I like Chucky 1 and Chucky 2, because yeah, they were serious, but yeah, when it was Chucky 3, I liked how they added comedy into it, and so, like, it was like half serious and half comedy as well. I like that though, I won't lie. This little collector's item, you get everything with it. You get a hammer, get a baseball bat, it's even got a GUN. Yeah, definitely, if your kid ever wants this for a gift or whatever, yeah, you want to watch them when they grow up in case they don't turn into some cereal, like, yeah, you know, one of them ones. But yeah, apart from that, there's not to worry about if you're a bit older and you like horrors, but yeah. And that's the phone where you could probably ring your buddy. You could ring your buddy when he's somewhere he's not meant to be. Very small phone. Not the blue one, but the one behind it. Literally behind at the back. A very small phone. Her little outfits. Harley Quinn. Oh, is that who it is? I've seen the movie, yeah. She's pretty scary, but she's pretty hot. But not like jaw-dropping hot. But because she looks kind of scary at the same time. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I've definitely heard of the name before, Harley Quinn. Is that the actor? Is that the actual name of her? Or is that like is that her in, like, what's her character name? Is that a character name? Like inside the movie or the films? I'm the Joker. Oh, I get you. Yeah, Joker were pretty... that Joker movie, that was pretty weird. They've changed him, man. He never used to be as weird as he was these days. These days, they're taking it to a next level. I don't want to go on about Human Centipede again, but yeah, I'll always say this. The guy who designed that movie, something wrong with your head. But yeah, Human Centipede is definitely one of them movies where it's like, nah. I didn't watch the full movie, I turned it off. But yeah, I best not go on about that, because I was on about it the other day. It's still in my mind. I need to erase it again from my mind. It's a character name. Oh, so that's in the character name then, yeah. Oh. Is that like Joker's girlfriend then? Maybe. Have you looked up Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead? No, not yet. I will though, I will. I've seen Poltergeist, no, not Poltergeist, Exorcist, where that woman sat on the bed and her head starts spinning around and she starts throwing up mushy peas. Still funny to this day. Chunder on some mushy peas. Every time I see mushy peas, I think of Exorcist, by the way. Do you know what mushy peas are? I know, like, many people will, but some places they don't even, like, They don't have mushy peas in it. No, they have peas, but they don't like make mushy peas. They don't mash them up with butter and stuff. Poltergeist, get it because chicken is poultry. Oh, I get you. Well, rain clouds coming. Right, I'm gonna go head towards BD4, I think. Right, it's starting to get cold now, and windy. Right, it's 4 degrees, so we're still not far away from being minus, are we? But it wasn't this cold early, it was 9 degrees. Talking to me? Let's walk past. Unless it's a guy, and I think he's talking to one of them headpiece guys with a secret headpiece inside his head. The headpiece, I need one of them headpieces so I can make calls in my own head. How are you? Just in a hoodie in 4 degrees. Because you know when I walk, yeah, sometimes I get really sweaty, like but obviously my body's got more used to walking, and like I used to sweat like straight away no matter what weather it was, and then now my body's used to it, so it's just naturally like saying, dude, you need to put an extra layer on so you can start sweating again. But that's a good thing in a way, because I don't know, always sweating is not good when you're walking. I was really unhealthy. And he had an alien belly at the time. Generally one of them guys that, well, it's gone down, it's gone back to normal, but the build that I was when I was younger, I never thought I'd ever get an alien belly, but then I realised I drank Coca-Cola for like every day of my life since, like even when I left home, constantly pop sugar drinks, constantly. And yeah, I'm trying to get off sugar drinks at the moment, but it's kind of working. I just do know I'll always need a Red Bull in the morning. But I'm cool with having like flavoured water. Flavoured water's okay, where it practically tastes like nothing, but it's got a little flavour. But then that is the trick, to get yourself on flavoured water, what just tastes like watered down juice or whatever, then actually go to drinking pure water. I'm not saying I don't ever drink it. For example, if I'm like walking in the street, or if it's really warm and my body's sweating, I'll drink water just to hydrate. Lou Savage. Savage, I don't care what you say, you're straight savage. Well, I should be like these in a bubble coat. Everybody's in coats, as you can see. It's not as, I know it don't look cold, yeah, but you know what's the cold, like what's making it this cold is the cold breeze. An Antarctic kind of breeze or something. Same, I have been weaning off Coca-Cola, but I used to drink it. Yeah, same here. I used to drink it as water. Like, I used to think, oh, drink some Coca-Cola while I'm playing football. Like, when I was a kid, it never used to affect me. I was very, very sporty when I was a kid. It's hard to believe, but until I broke my ankle, That kind of like messed my balance up a bit. I walk with a bit of a limp. It might look like I'm walking with a pebble in my shoe, but yeah, because my ankle, like as I'm getting older, it's starting to click more. But if you've ever snapped your ankle in two, like it feels like you've got no, like you've lost your foot. One of the worst feelings ever.
And you know, say, I'm Jack like respect where I wonder how you take it.
I liked his voice. Not in no sus way, by the way. He reminded me of somebody out of this cartoon. One of the Spider-Man cartoons. When Kingpin's got Spider-Man and what's that new? They brought some new character in it and he had that same voice, like nang, 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 nang. Not good at explaining things, am I? Lindsay, we are used to this weather. Yeah, because they are not savage. Ben, that's crazy. You is a house. You is a sun. You is a sun why? What do you mean? Who's that guy? That's what. Thought I'd keep an eye on him. Stared at me too much. I know I overthink everything, but you know when you're being pulled up on before when you're streaming, I always look at everybody and make sure it's not no crazy guy pulling up on me, just in case. Or somebody like I generally think somebody that knows me is gonna pull up and try fight with me. I know who it is because this guy always abuses me on Instagram. I block everybody. Like when I know people personally that's never liked me when I was younger, I think, why do you follow me? But then you don't ever like they'll check all your stories, they'll look at every detail about what you're doing, but they'll never F with you, they'll never say, yo, what's happening, they'll never like any of your posts. Like they never tune, like they only like they like to check up on you, if you know what I mean. I block them all, me, but sometimes I see them like on random accounts where obviously you know people by the name, but they'll have like a nickname and you won't know who's who until you randomly see I don't know, look on your story and think, hey, wait a minute, I recognise that face. And then it's some guy that's never liked you, I guess. IAC, I don't know what you mean, Kumar. I've broken bones, I understand. Oh, if you had somebody to, next time I'm with my mate, I'll go, bro, record me so I can show the people how I walk. Some people probably think I'm walking like trying to think I'm a bad man or something, but yeah, I generally snapped my ankle in two places when I was 15. And yeah, it was generally flopping like that. The bone was in half. Oh, this is sad. This used to be a hairdresser. This was one of the longest running hairdressers in like what was still open. Apparently they opened in the early 50s. And they only closed last year, by the way. But it's really nostalgic because they still use the old sinks. Old sinks. Yeah, old cabinets. Everything just looks classical. Don't get me wrong, I went there once and he didn't cut my hair like how I wanted it. He cut my hair like I was back in the like a 70s hairstyle. You'll probably see it on one of my streams last year. Look for one when I've got a weird looking hairstyle, because I let some old dude do it. I thought, you know what, I'll give him a chance. I didn't see no customers in there and I felt really bad. And yeah, I never really, people used to go there all the time apparently. But like, some of the older generations sadly aren't here anymore, what probably gave him custom. And now he's finally closed. But then I think he generally retired because he was also really, he must have been about 80 years old. But yeah, it gave me like I felt like I had a 1940, you know, speaking of Peaky Blinders, I felt like he had one of their haircuts. But I'll give him a job. He knew how to cut my hair on top. Usually some of like, I got a certain barbers, yeah, because my hair like is a bit staticky. It's got a different feeling, like, you know, like it's in between an afro and white people hair, because obviously I'm mixed race. So sometimes, yeah, when they're trying to comb my hair on the top, I'd always get them pulling my hair, because my mum always said you need to go to like an African barber's because my hair type's a bit thicker, like, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it does, I do have my like days where it goes different, but like, yeah, that's why I always had pain for like, it was always a headache getting my hair cut in the like normal hood, if you know. I had a friend as well. He had proper real afro hair, like, because obviously his mum and dad were black as well, yeah. So he had to go to this barbers in town. It was called Rio's, but he used to get patterns on his head, get loads of patterns on his head. Like basically they're doing artwork on his head. But yeah, mine wasn't really vibing that much, so I never got that done. I once got an umbro, like, I don't know why, yeah. I got umbro on the back of my head when I was like 13. I said I want umbro. Everybody were getting Nike ticks and Adidas and stuff. And I randomly said to the guy, can you make me this one? And he made me umbro. One of the most terrible umbro signs ever. You is a bin, what do you mean? Amit Kumar, what do you mean, Mr. Kumar? You been smoking something with Harold or what? Why are widow? It would help if you didn't break the sentence down a lot and you actually, yeah, it's a bit too broken down, brother. So I actually don't know what you mean. You did a good thing, helped him feel needed. Yeah, what, like, he was just sat on his chair looking out the window. And then I gave him eye contact and he looked kind of sad, to be honest. But, yeah. I was sad that when I seen that it was closing as well. It closed during COVID time as well, which is kind of sad. Okay, boy top. Sorry Kumar, brother, but not really, I don't really fully understand, so my bad. I've seen Top Boy. Are you on about Top Boy? Instead of Boy Top, Top Boy. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm nearly breaking a sweat now. I need to go home and check the Arsenal score as well. But like I say, I'm not too bothered about the Carabao Cup. But then I walked past the pub and I seen that Arsenal was winning 1-0 at the time, but I hope they still are winning. Have you gone to the right fade? It's near Kergate. Oh yeah, you on about, is it like down that side street with all the phone shops? Yeah, I've been around loads of them and yeah. The worst one is on Barker Road. Damn, don't go to Barker Road. Well, I don't know about the guy further down because I never gave him chance. But the guy further up, damn, he must have been stoned. But at one time cutting on my hair and I got home because I was stoned as well. I thought the guy must think I'm a dickhead and he didn't really care, or he's just a shit barber. But like this fade was down like there, only a bit faded. Well, this side was really like further up. I went back the next day, and let's put it this way, I'm barred from there now. I was really mad. He goes, oh, you should have told me. I said I could see I was literally tired. Like, I'm not meant to know. Like, I literally just seen him put the mirror there and there, and then he'd give it all that bullshit like, oh, you should have told me on the day. And I didn't notice because I only seen the back of my head, and I'm thinking, it's just naturally when they put the mirror to the back of your head so you see the back of it, you wouldn't expect them to fuck up the front or the sides. But yeah, they did. And he's like, don't come to my shop ever again, blah 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 blah. I left him a crazy review, and yeah, it's probably still on Google review. I said, this guy is a dickhead. I go, he cut my hair, I didn't think out of it, got home, and then people are saying, oh, Ambler, who's cut your hair? Like, that's a messed up trim. And I'm thinking, nah, it's just probably a dead trim. And I looked at it thinking, nah, wait a minute, this trim's not even even. The difference between a dead trim and an uneven trim, I can do the dead trim, it's all blessed. But when you uneven my hair, I think, nah, tried to violate, man. Oh, we 1-0, yeah, bless up. You dipping, yeah, in about 5 minutes, bro. My battery's low, so I need to recharge. Need to revitalise. I am back. Did you eat anything, Combs? Yeah, I had a sausage roll. Old school sausage roll from Greg's there. You can't beat them. But I do think I need to still fill the gap, so I'm going to go to this shop over here. I want some cake and custard. Have you ever had cold cake and custard? Don't knock it till you try it, but it's in a Bossman shop. Obviously, because it's in a Bossman shop, make sure you look at all the dates, because this shop, they put all the out-of-date stuff up front and the fresh stuff at back. But yeah, very nice. Now what is it now? It's a Victorian sponge cake in like this tub, but it's already got the custard poured on top of it, and it's really banging. You'd think the custard would have made it all like all jellified, but it done. Still banging. Angel timed him out. Big ups to Angel, bless up. Hello, lovely. Yes, how are you doing, Angel? Thanks for the stream, man. Nice, bless, bro. I'm gonna read this funny comment. Some guy goes, "So your parents were related, or mum did drugs during your pregnancy?" I bet you're a guy. Yeah, you're a guy. I thought so. Ghoul, I'm sorry, like you're really mad at life, yeah. That you have to project another guy's looks, which is a bit sus. I don't have no against you. If you know me personally, you know like I don't have no against that. But yeah, it don't look good. Men who diss other men's looks, yeah. We know like you move a bit different, but just admit it, bro. Just admit it and just come out. It's okay. We live in 2025, for God's sake. I mean, people are coming out as lizards these days, so we're all happy for you. I am deaf. Ear. Oh, you're deaf? Can you put captions on maybe? I don't know. Or is it because it's live you won't be able to put a caption? And to be honest, I've seen captions on my voice videos, yeah? The captions don't even say what I'm saying half the time, so that's how I know. Big respect to anybody that understands me. Captions say something else that I don't even say. Nice one, Angel. What a cunt. Yeah, it's cool. You know what it is? Instagram, yeah, you'd think, yeah, like sometimes I post a picture on Instagram, yeah, and the only people that are hating are usually just some guys in the comment section. You'll click on their profile and they're always in a dark room. Any troll, but yeah, they're always in dark rooms, or they're flexing stuff what they don't even have, or it's just an unnamed profile with no pictures. Probably share games, I don't know. But yeah, big